What's going on, everybody? My name is Fresh. Welcome back to the channel, and essentially we're going to be talking about the Hypixel Skyblock update that was actually just rolled out about a day or so ago, and I already made the thumbnail. I posted on Twitter. Make sure to follow me there if you haven't already. It's at Freshies, pretty much my Twitch or YouTube name and everything like that as well. But yeah, we're going to talk about this update and everything like that as well, and why players think it's play to win. Of course, there'll be images and everything on screen about this. Essentially, here's why players think it's pay to win, essentially, right? And so, of course, you can get these god potions. They're there for 24 hours, all positive potion effects, and all this amazing stuff as well. Of course, the backpacks, everything like that. These items, you don't need to be good at the game. If you think about it like this, RuneScape, right? Majority of these items are purely cosmetic. For example, I'll use the fire sail for an example, right? There's a spooky Enderman skin, which it changes the pet skin that looked like the particle train in your pet, but only skin can activate at a time. This can only be applied to Enderman pets. This right here is purely cosmetic. There's nothing here that allows you to have an advantage over other players, as well as you don't need to buy it. This is just another way for the server to make money as well. And if you think about it, RuneScape, for an example, RuneScape purely has pure cosmetics. There's no pay to win. Of course, there's IRL trading and everything like that as well. Although, you know, all those items are still cosmetic. It's not like you're getting an advantage over another player. Of course, people are like, well, you can just buy the cookies in shop. Well, yes, of course, you can buy the cookies in shop or whatever. But you get this one, which is non-tradable. And, of course, you can, you know, buy gems with these and essentially make it pay to win. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to spend upwards of $40 just to get about a couple million game. In reality, I can earn that money by just playing the game, you know, normally. Of course, you know, cookies are just going to go down in price, or probably stood about 1 mil to 500k. It obviously, of course, depends on everything like that as well. Let's talk about, you know, pretty much why players think it's pay to win as well. We're actually going to cut to us visiting the store real quick, so I will see you guys right there. Okay, so we're going to put this perspective. We go to the Skyblock Gems tab, for an example. Like I was already saying, for us to even buy a frequent amount of these cookies in-game, let's say I wanted to spend 3,900 Skyblock Gems, I could most likely just buy this package right here for 50 USD and be happy and get more gems as well. Because if you think about it, right, I could also just do that, or I can buy this one and just ball out completely for $100. Now, this is, of course, another way to support the server and its community already. And of course, you know, I know big YouTubers, for example, like Hypixel, he already said on his stream, he's most likely going to be doing some, like, just buying some and just buying it, spending $100, $1,000, however much he decides to buy on the server. I wanted to support the server because pretty much he gets money from his community as well as I do on Twitch from my community. Obviously, just put into games or do whatever I want to improve the quality of the content and make more content out of it. If you think about it, right, he said it pretty much. Hypixel made him as a creator, as well as his personality mixed into it as well. So essentially, this is pretty much way different than, of course, some other things as well that, you know, most games would be doing. And if you think about this, this isn't really going to be giving a bigger advantage over other players in game, only because players think it's going to be. Because if you look at this for an example here, let's go to the bit shop, right? Like, you're not going to be at, like, no, not everyone's always going to be spending 20 bucks to get a god potion when you can make yourself, you're already a higher advanced player within the game. This minion storage, which is cool. Of course, the hologram, which is sick if, you know, if you do god splashes, if you do other stuff like that as well. The dungeon sack, which is nice. The heat core, which, you know, just boosts your minion and stuff. This isn't pay to win. This is just allowing you to pretty much essentially just get farther in the game without, you know, actually just being, like, weird about it. For example, right, like, I have my stuff currently upgrading profile and account. Like, this stuff isn't going to be the end of the world, right? Like, this stuff, you know, isn't going to be that difficult to get even within game. It's just for the more players, for the bigger players who have the dead content, or who view the game as dead content, or want to spend more time playing the game as it is. And for an example, I'll go back to the cookies here, right? Like, I can spend upwards, so I'd say, I don't know, let's say 50 bucks, right, on some cookies, and I could get maybe 35 mil in game. If you think about it, too, that's another way to benefit and get rid of IRL trading as well within the community, because that is a very big thing within this community, as you guys probably already know that, players who have frequently played. This is also a way to just, have the server ranks in here as well. Just look at the features and everything like that. The city projects, which is pretty sick. And there's an entire forum post, which I'll probably end up reading through as well. So we're actually going to cut to that right now, me reading through this forum post. Alright, so we're now on the forums page of the, the Hypixel website and everything like that. So let's read through this. So welcome to the community center. Remember, the mayor and stuff like that. There's election, which is whatever. It's not really my favorite thing. The election event, which is cool. I'm not really going to go into that. We're going to go into more of the important stuff. For an example, the community shop, of course, which we were just in, is a new way and special way to run Shop by Elizabeth in the community center. The shop will be divided into the tabs: city projects, account and profile upgrades, bit shop, fire sales, and Hypixel ranks, which is the donation ranks, which you can already get VIP, etc., and stuff like that. The city projects, which is community. The city projects allows the community to work and contribute towards upgrades of the village and beyond. We'll start off with 2 projects: the blacksmith workspace, and the builder's house. Each project has several components which can be contributed to. Once enough contributors is accumulated throughout the community, it goes into the building mode, which pretty much will just start building stuff. Apart from the building release to the village, contributing grant you a unique personal bonus, a decent amount of fame. We'll talk about fame later. Personal bonus, which is just okay stuff. Of course, these upgrades, which of course people still think they're pay to win for whatever goddamn reason, they're really not. It's more of a way to support the server and try to limit IRL trading as well. The booster cookies, this is the main important part, which is kind of has people going off, as well as the bits, so we're going to read through this. The booster cookies and new consumable items sold in the community shop is purchasable with Skyblock Gems in the community shop, but maybe purchased in exchange for players and coins in the bazaar. So you can literally buy these in game. You can buy these in game for coins. If you play the game, you can buy them in game for coins. You don't have to spend money to get them. Dude, you get one for free. It's sick. The cookie buff lasts 4 days per cookie. You may use as many cookies you want to add your buff's duration. Literally just like the flight suit. Elizabeth offers 1 free untradeable cookie to every player, which can use to try out the buff. Once you eat your first cookie, you will unlock the booster cookie menu in your Skyblock menu, which pretty much allows you to have specific access to things like /AH/bazaar, etc. Let's go to the bitch. The bits. While cookie buff is active, you gain the ability to earn and find bits in Skyblock. You literally can get free bits by just getting cookies, dude. You don't need to spend money to get them. For an example, you will earn bits over time by simply playing the game, but you also earn them from completing dungeons, killing dragons, and various of other tasks. Each time you consume a booster cookie, you will gain the ability to find an extra 4,800 bits. Dude, they're giving you pretty much $50 for free. I mean, dude, I don't know why people complain so much. Once earned bits, you'll have to purchase item in the Elizabeth Bit Shop. Dude, like, this stuff is super cool, right? And like the fame rank, which is stuff which is cool. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't really get why people are giving a big deal over this. Like, in my opinion, this isn't really a big pay-to-win feature and everything like that. I feel like this is just another way for the server to make money, as well as add some cosmetics for the players who play the game at all to begin with. But yeah, guys, if you definitely enjoyed this video and you'd like a more in-depth thing on this as well, of course, and stuff like that, make sure to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/freshies. Link will, of course, be in the description below. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. As always, peace out. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means the absolute goddamn world. And yeah, take it easy and later.